Hello. Oh, that was not energetic.
Hello.
Hello. Let's try again. Hello. Welcome back to Tea and Toasties. I'm one of your hosts, Sabrina.
And I'm the other one. I'm Rich.
Welcome back.
Welcome. Episode 8, mate.
8, mate. Welcome back, everyone, including me, including you.
It's been a minute.
A hot minute.
Oh, I know.
Since we've seen each other.
What are we talking here? It's over a week. It's got to be nigh on 10 days or so, isn't it?
Yeah, wait. Was it Thursday or Wednesday last week? It was our last ship
Wednesday.
day.
I want to say Wednesday.
Not Friday.
No, you had the day off. You went, yes.
I already forgot.
Yes.
Yeah. I think it was Wednesday.
I think it was Wednesday.
Behind the scenes, look behind the curtain. We usually record on Tuesdays.
Right.
Today is Friday. We're a few days off, which gives me a whopping 2 whole days, basically, for the edit.
For the edit, pressure on, right?
So if you're hearing this on Monday, give me a little pat on the back.
yeah. If it manages to make it Monday, she did it.
I did it.
Basically, you just thought.
And you didn't see me over the weekend.
Right. You probably won't see her. Or probably you just thought, sod it, I'm not going to edit. I'm just going to leave it raw.
Yep. Oh my God.
This is a raw ep. Wow.
No
Imagine.
way.
It'd be like 5 hours long.
It would be so long and chaotic. No, it's perfect. Everything that we do.
Exactly.
Every record is perfect.
We don't edit anyway, do we?
No.
No.
What's to edit?
Exactly. We could just do a live ep.
Oh my God, don't even say that. We can't. Not yet. Anyways,
So
why we haven't seen each other.
Right, well you've been icky.
I've been ill. Slightly ill. Just Monday, woke up feeling sore throat, all that jazz. And then just let Rich know. You want me coming over to your house?
No, you can keep that.
I'm sick.
I don't want that.
I don't want it. And then Tuesday, come over here to my sick house.
Yeah.
And let's talk at each other.
Yeah,
for an hour, just
again,
spreading germs. Yeah, so we're just kind of like playing it by ear. And then Wednesday, Thursday was like snowy.
Yeah, we had the big freeze was on, but it was a bit of a damp squib in the end, wasn't it?
Yesterday
as
it snowed pretty much all day here.
Oh, you had some...
It's constant.
Huh.
Yeah, so then we couldn't do those days. So Friday today was really the first day we could get in here.
Yeah, Freaky Friday.
Freaky Friday. We've switched bodies.
So that illness you've had.
Yeah.
Well, you kind of manifested it, right?
Did I?
You brought it on yourself.
I kind of did, right?
You had that, you told me, I had a dream last night that we went viral.
Oh.
And your mind must have told your body, Sabrina wants to go
so
viral.
Right.
So you did. You got a virus.
You're so right.
But it was the wrong kind of viral.
Yeah, I had a dream we went viral and I was watching the numbers go up. We had 50,000 followers.
50,000.
Excuse me. And we had some pretty realistic comments and some hate comments, which I thought was so exciting.
Bring on the hate.
It was just like, whoa, okay, we've made it. We have haters.
That's when you know, I think.
And then I woke
that
up
you've
like,
made it.
Oh no, it's not real.
It's not real.
I don't have haters.
I want haters.
They're my motivators.
Ooh.
That's what people say.
Is it? I like that.
Stupid.
Can I borrow it? I
no,
like it.
Please don't say that. I hate it.
It rhymes.
It's so corny.
You know I'm going to like it. Do you remember the comments?
No, I wish I wrote them down. But isn't that a weird dream to have? Like, I was dreaming that I was just looking at my phone, like in my hand. Like that is what the dream was. It was quite real. Yeah. It wasn't like I was talking about it. It was just the dream was through my eyes looking down at my phone on Instagram. Like, what the hell? What a sad dream when you think about it. Dreaming about the fucking phone.
Yeah, no. Not really.
Okay. But like, it's infiltrated the dream now.
That's it. Yes. It's in your dreamscape.
It's weird.
It's in the spirit world.
I used to have dreams like that when I was in high school. I would have dreams that I would meet someone in a band that I wanted to meet.
Who doesn't do that?
And it was such a real dream. Like I would have my phone out and we'd take a selfie.
Oh.
Or like, woo. And then I'd wake up and it would still feel kind of real. And I'd go to the camera roll on my phone and the pictures
it wasn't on there.
It would be so sad.
Is that, so you then at that point you realised?
Yeah.
I didn't have a crazy good night last night.
Moment.
Oh, that is defeating.
Yeah. Because it was never an extravagant dream, you know. I was backstage. I was the VIP. Right. It was just, it was like a normal.
And those are the ones that feel real because they're not like the dreams that get real trippy. You know, there's some crazy shit happening. It's the ones that are quite real, could be real.
Yeah.
My dreams are scarily trippy. Like, do you Jonette and I will trade dreams. Like, oh, did you have dreams last night? We talk about them.
Yeah.
Hers are very real.
Yeah.
Hers are very much
like similar
that.
to mine, I think.
Yeah. They're just normalized, but, they're just stuff perhaps maybe, I don't know, it's on her mind or whatever, but it doesn't get trippy. Mine are just crazy bonkers.
Yeah.
It's all, in different worlds, different realms.
That's wild to me. Mine are like so real sometimes to where you have that thing, you're halfway through your day the next day and you're like, oh yeah, that happened. And then think, wait, no, that was a dream. Like such a real mundane thing that you think it actually happened until you talk about it to someone or you're like realizing, wait, I never actually did that. Oh, that was in a dream.
Yeah. What's real? What's
that happens to me all the time. Because it's like, oh, I washed that dish last night. And then the dish is in the sink and you're like, oh no, I dreamt that I washed that dish.
Really? Your dreams are as adventurous as that?
Yeah, sometimes.
God.
Yeah.
Washing dishes?
Or like, oh yeah, it's boring. But then I'll have like the crazy dreams. I have some crazy ones, but never like.
You don't do the flying ones, right?
I've never flown.
No.
No dream.
No,
none of that. I don't know. Mine are always scary.
Fears
Fears
seeping in.
Yeah.
Did I wash that dish? I don't remember.
Fuck. Shit.
What about deja vu? Do you get that?
I do get deja vu, yeah.
And when you get it, do you like it or?
I kind of like it.
Does it make you think a little?
I try to predict what's going to happen.
What do you mean?
When it happens. Like when I notice I'm in deja vu, I'm like, okay. What's going to happen next? What happened?
Yeah. Already seen.
That's what it means,
right?
What's the other one?
Like future stuff.
I don't know. It's something so similar to it. Let me look it up. It might be the opposite.
It's got to be, right?
They've really just reversed it.
Vu déjà.
No.
Vu déjà.
Jamais vu. The opposite of deja vu. When something familiar. This is it. This is what I was thinking of. When something familiar feels unreal or new. So you have experienced it, but it feels like you haven't.
Well, now I'm confused.
So deja vu is something that you have never experienced, but it feels like you have.
Yes.
Jamais vu is when you have experienced it, but it feels like you haven't.
How would that be possible?
I don't know. I don't think I've had it.
No.
It's like when you walk into your house and you're like, this feels...
Whose house is this?
Off.
Yeah.
Huh.
Okay, deja vu and pajamas vu.
Pajamas.
Pajamas.
Jamais.
Oh, okay. I'll try and remember that. So, yeah, that was your sickness journey this week. But then you had Friday off. We had the weekend. So it was Valentine's weekend.
Yep.
You had a trip. How was that?
It was good.
Where'd you go? What'd you do?
Yeah, we went to Nashville just to see that show like we talked about last ep.
The Father Ted collection?
Nope. Something like that.
The Father Ted.
That's him.
And the crew?
Yep. Sesame Street live on stage. No. So yeah, we went on Friday. I drove all the way.
But dude, you had car problems. Let's go back a little bit.
Oh my God. How could we forget?
That's why you didn't come in Thursday.
Right. Thursday or
Wednesday.
It was Wednesday.
That's right.
Holy shit. So we haven't seen each other since
Tuesday.
Last pod recording.
That must be it.
Holy fuck.
Okay.
Okay. So rewind.
That was Popeye. Do it again. Okay.
Yeah, so I had my oil change, inspection, all that jazz to prepare for the trip.
Yes.
And then...
Which is really good. Good thinking.
That was on Monday or Tuesday. I don't even know. One of those days. And then the next day, Wednesday, I started my car up to go to work. And all of these lights came on.
Right.
Which happens before. On my car.
Yes.
Sometimes it's nothing, sometimes it's something.
Yeah,
and I was just like, okay, well, I have to go to work, so I'm just going to pretend it's nothing and just drive.
Ignore.
And I got like 20 minutes down the road, and then I started thinking, okay, what if something bad happens? And I get on the interstate, yada, yada. So I pulled over, called you, told you what was happening, looked up a place nearby. They checked it out. They said, oh, could be something, could be nothing. Great.
Yeah.
So then just played it safe. Didn't go in that day. I don't know. Regardless, it turned out being nothing, I guess.
Huh.
I know, because...
So you got the car back here?
Took the car home. Aaron looked at it. The battery was super corroded.
Right. Which
can cause some lights to pop up. And that has happened before.
Makes sense. Yeah.
So he cleaned and scrubbed the battery. Yeah, we started it up and the lights were gone.
Seriously?
And then we drove it around town a little bit just to like make sure they weren't going to pop back on. Then, yeah, they were fine.
Dang.
Went all the way to Nashville and back.
See, that was my thing, was why didn't they pick up on that when they did the inspection and did the oil change?
Yeah.
Oh, look, this might be helpful.
Yeah,
the battery's a little corroded. Let's just...
Yeah, they didn't reset the sensor to turn the maintenance required light off.
Yeah. After
the oil change. That's like just the one thing you should do. They didn't do that. And then, they didn't even bother to tell me the battery was looking screwed up.
Yeah.
So insane. Because Aaron said as soon as he lifted the hood, he was like, oh my God.
He saw it?
This is the problem.
Dang. So it was pretty in your face.
Yeah.
Wankers.
But yeah, anyway, luckily got the car all the way to Nashville and I didn't have a freak out.
Brilliant. Well done.
People don't know I'd be freaking out these days on the interstate.
Was it a smooth drive?
Yeah, on Friday it was like no one on the road, just us.
Yeah. What is that? How long is that drive for?
Dude, it's confusing to me still. I don't know. Aaron had the nav.
Yeah.
So I didn't see. And also the hour, it changes. You gain an hour.
Seriously? I'd forgotten
when you
that.
Get there. Huh. So then it's like, okay, we left at 11, but got there at 4, but we really got there at 5 or 3 our time. It's like a whole...
So it's a time zone mess up in your head.
It jumps forward an hour. So I don't know how long it took.
So you left on Friday and arrived Thursday?
Yeah. We got there in the past.
Nice.
Just 1 hour behind everyone else.
So your car's like a DeLorean.
Yeah.
Although, hang on. It's a DeLorean takes bananas, right? Banana skins. That's how it runs.
Does it actually?
Yes.
I've never seen it.
Yes. Oh, you've never seen Back to the Future? Come on.
I know I haven't.
What?
I know.
Wow.
There's a lot of those like classic movies I've never seen.
You got to watch Back to the Future.
That's what people say.
It's a must. It's a must.
I don't know. Hot take.
Go on.
Aaron and I were just talking about this the other day. Yeah. We're scrolling through, watching a movie, and he's like, is Ferris Bueller's Day Off even good?
It's very good.
And I said, meh, it's okay.
It's just a meh.
And he goes, yeah, I've never seen it. Why is it so like hyped up? He's like, I think I watched part of it, but I didn't understand the hype. And I was like, yeah, it's just a movie. It's really not that great. Well, I think all of those movies at the time were they're nostalgic to the people who say that they're really good, like my parents' generation, because they were younger when those came out. So they were like in their nostalgic era.
Yeah.
So everything that came out during that time was like, whoa, this is amazing.
At that time.
If
you compare them to movies now.
Exactly. When I watch it now, it's like, it's just, everyone loves what was out when they were younger and teenagers.
Right.
And
what about Donnie Darko? You seen that one?
I have seen that. Yeah.
What do you think about that?
That's good.
Yeah.
But I like that moody kind of vibe.
You've done the Goonies.
Nope.
I've got to make a list.
Oh no.
Goonies is going on it. Now, Goonies, some of these don't hold up.
Yeah.
What about you've done all the Indiana Jones, right?
Oh yes, those are bad.
Badass? Badass or bad?
No, those are bad movies.
What, even the first couple?
Yeah. I watched them all and then I watched the new one in the theater. Like all in this span.
Yeah.
It's just bad in the sense that when it came out.
Oh, I know what you're going to say.
You know what I'm going to say?
I know what you're going to say.
The woman in distress character. I hated that.
Yeah.
And all she did was scream the whole time and act stupid and, I need help. Oh, Indy, help me.
Oh, help me. Here's the man. Yeah.
And I just hated that whole shtick.
Yeah.
I mean, it was fine. It's also not for me. If I was a little boy, I'd be like, oh, hell yeah. Like when it came out.
What, like Shorty?
I want to be in the woods with my whip and my this, and I'm going to rescue everyone, and I'm this big tough guy. Yeah, the concept is there. I see it.
Right.
I do like Shorty, though.
Shorty.
I was Shorty for Halloween.
You were.
A few years ago.
Yeah. I'm gonna make a list.
Yeah.
There's some things.
My mom's still mad. I think it's Pretty Woman that I've never seen, and she loves that movie.
That's one of my favorites.
Yeah.
1990 or 1991, I think.
I mean, yeah, because she's a
prostitute.
Prostitute?
Yes.
Sex worker.
Whoa. Easy.
I think that's what turned me off to that movie to begin with, The Pretty Woman. I was like, what do you mean? It's like a romance, but she's a sex worker? Are we romanticizing? Like, what's happening here?
Yeah, I don't know.
I just didn't understand the plot. I was like, what could this be about?
Yeah.
But I'll watch it. We'll see what all the hubbub is.
Hubbub. Anyway, we got onto movies, which I like. I like talking movies.
But we went to Nashville.
That's right. How was it?
It was good. It was fun. We didn't do much. We went on Friday.
That was the concert night?
Yeah.
Okay.
We checked into our fancy hotel, valeted the car.
What? The DeLorean.
We got upgraded to the top floor
penthouse?
Penthouse.
You went penthouse?
It wasn't the penthouse, but it was the top floor.
Okay.
But yeah, nice, pretty view.
Fruit basket?
No.
What?
2 complimentary water bottles per day.
Wow, look, they really rolled out the red carpet for you. We
died when we read that.
Did you drink them?
Oh, yeah, we drank them.
Oh, well done.
Yeah. There was like a package that you could add on, basically a hangover package that we didn't. It was like, electrolytes and all the things.
Was it? It said hangover package.
I don't know if it was called that, but that's literally what it was for.
Nashville, for sure. That's what you want.
Yeah. But yeah, we got there, just like chilled, got ready. We're like, okay, let's go out. Let's get some dinner. Yeah, we just went to some bar, kind of, but it was kind of fancy.
Yeah.
Killed some time before the show. Went to one bar on, Broadway Street?
Yeah, the main street.
That's not our jam.
Okay. Because we were talking before you left, and I was wondering if it was going to be busy on that night.
Yeah.
As it usually is.
It was busy.
It was.
The venue, it was the Ryman. It's right next to Broadway Street.
Okay.
We had like an hour before doors opened. So we went to a place called Tootsie's. Is it?
I think we went there last time we went.
Yeah.
Yes, Jonette said we got to go there.
Yeah. We walked in. There was a band playing downstairs, loud as hell. And we got...
Did you quickly go upstairs?
Aaron said, okay, I think we can get like Budweiser's here. We should get Budweiser's. Like thinking that's going to be like the cheapest thing on the menu, right? Knowing it's going to be like overpriced stuff.
Sure.
And we're like, we'll schmooze out at the show.
Sure.
We'll get Budweiser's here.
Yeah.
She gives us 2 bottles of Budweiser, slides in the check, and Aaron's looking at me and I'm looking at the check. Guess how much it was?
2 buds. Normal standard size
Standard.
buds.
Bottle.
Oh, I don't even want to know.
They weren't even in a glass, just the bottle of Budweiser.
Really? So she didn't even pour it in a nice frosted glass?
She opened it, but that's it.
Okay.
It was $18. It was Wait, is that the right math?
Yeah.
It was $9 per Budweiser.
Oh my God.
Yeah. And we were like, well, we have them now.
Ching, enjoy those.
And we walked upstairs again, upstairs. We went all the way to the roof.
Yeah.
Mostly stayed outside the whole time, and then just went over to the venue. But yeah, $9 fucking dollars for a Budweiser.
Well, they know they can.
It's wild, isn't it?
Because people go there.
And then I was sitting there thinking, what the hell? People come here all the time and get blackout drunk.
Yeah.
They don't get a little drunk.
Can you imagine their bill at the end?
So many people.
That's crazy. I don't remember those prices. We were there to watch the Premier League football thing.
Yeah, that's right.
Down there. That was super fun. But I think we went in the same place and ended up on there's a rooftop, yeah?
Yes. I think a lot of them are rooftops.
Yeah. So how was the show?
Show was so good.
Yeah?
Yeah. We drank our fair share of beers there.
Cheaper beers?
They're bigger. They were like the tall boys, basically. And they had IPAs.
Nice.
Yeah, left there and we were pretty...
toasty.
Yeah, and we stomped our way over to the Shake Shack.
So you're in stomp mode.
Street. Yeah.
Okay.
We were like gremlins, and everyone was out. And so we were like, who cares? Went to the Shake Shack, and we're standing there waiting for our food. And Aaron is like, look at all these drunk people.
Yeah. That's not us, is it?
He's like, these poor people have to serve all of these drunk people. I mean, look at them. Everyone's so drunk. And then later on, we were like, who the fuck were we talking about? We were the drunk people.
Right.
And then Saturday, I was so hungover. I couldn't.
Are you kidding?
And I couldn't get it back. We went for hot chicken for breakfast. Had a hair of the dog.
You did? Mimosas or what?
No, it was we just started with the beer.
Straight on the beer.
We went to a guitar shop, this cool like vintage guitar shop Aaron wanted to go to. And then I was like, I gotta take a nap. I think. No. We went back to the hotel, took a nap, then tried to rally again, went out for ramen for dinner.
Yeah.
That ramen place nearly killed us. It was so hot in there.
You sweated out the beer last night's beers.
It was one of those places where it was like an outside porch that was enclosed. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And they were blasting the heat in there.
So you were all wrapped in cling wrap.
We felt like rotisserie chickens in there. It was all good. Aaron's ramen was spicy, so he was like
extra heat,
freaking out. Wow. And then the heat was blasting. And then I was like, shit, I have 10 minutes left on my free parking in the parking garage. And after an hour, they're going to charge me.
Like $50 most likely.
Right. And so Aaron's like, you should go move it. I was like, no. She'll be back with the check soon. She took forever to bring the check. So we're sitting there panicking, looking at the phone, sweating, heat's blasting, waiting for we're like,
all the
everything's
things,
happening.
Meltdown.
And then Aaron was like, just go. Because he was like, how much is it going to charge you? Like, what, $5? I said, 10.
No.
And he was like, $10? I was
That's
like,
another
why are
bud.
you still sitting here? Go. So I ran, moved the car. He came out. He was like, get me the fuck out of here. I'm done with it. And then he left my jackets at the table. He didn't know I had the jackets sitting there. So I had to go back in, get the jacket.
Yeah.
So we got back to the hotel. We were like, let's just chill for a second and then rally. We did not rally. He went to sleep immediately at like 8 o'clock. We just stayed in the hotel the whole rest of Saturday.
Well, I mean, the upgraded hotel room, might as well.
Might as well.
You know?
Yep. And then Sunday woke up and I remember I opened my eyes and I said, I want to go home.
Oh. Did you down your complimentary waters?
Yep. They had like fresh juice.
Chuck those.
Drank that. Yeah. And then hit the road. Got home.
Jump back into the DeLorean.
Back in.
Threw the banana skins
Lost an hour.
in there.
Got home and then just chilled out. And then felt a sick coming on. And then was sick on Monday.
Yes. And everything's been a blur since.
Everything's a blur. Watched a lot of documentaries though.
Good docs. Oh, we watched one last night. Oh, the last 2 nights. It was the one with, what's her name? The couple that went on like a white van. The
Gabby Petito.
Yes.
I watched that one too.
Did you watch it? Okay.
I wasn't going to.
No.
Because I was
there
the
story
on TikTok when it was all unfolding. Like,
you were one of the TikTok people?
I was watching it all happen.
Okay.
Because this was just 2021.
Yeah.
And I saw the doc and I wasn't going to watch it. And then I did. Yeah. And then it made me sad.
Mm-hmm. I couldn't believe that.
It's so...
Those parents, his parents.
And they still aren't charged with anything.
Oh, I know.
Isn't that crazy?
I mean, aren't they? They knew absolutely everything because he phoned
it's like
them.
What is that called?
It's aiding and abetting, right?
Aiding and abetting, exactly.
Yes. Surely they'd get charged with that.
Because it's like, yeah, he came home.
Mm-hmm. Well, phoned from out there. He'd just done the deed.
Yep, true.
Went for a hike.
Right.
And then phoned them up, obviously, because they got records of it. And they had a bit of back and forth on the phone for an hour, like basically trying to come up with his whole get me out of this plan.
And then they called the attorney immediately.
The attorney, who then probably gave them advice, another phone call back.
And then he comes home in her van, in her name.
Yeah.
But first of all, I think I said to Aaron, I was like, that I think not saved her, but that helped the case.
Oh, yeah.
The fact
the van was there,
That just looked immediately like, okay.
Something's up here.
And then, for him to come home and then them not tell anyone.
Oh, I know.
And to be like, oh, we have an attorney. It's like, for what?
Yeah, we're not speaking to anybody.
Yeah, and then like they were the only ones not helping look for her. Mm-hmm. It's like, if your story that you're saying is true, you're not even playing your story right.
Oh, I know.
If you came home and you think she's just at a hotel...
Yes.
Now she's missing, quote unquote, her parents haven't heard from her. As her boyfriend, I would be like, oh shit, something's wrong. I'm going to help look for, what? But to just go ghost?
Yeah.
And I just hate when that happened. And then like he killed himself, like, bastard.
Out. Yeah. Didn't get to pay for what he'd done. The whole letter though, burn after reading letter.
Psychotic.
The mother.
Psychotic.
Unbelievable. I said to Johnette last night, I said, I know my mum loved me to bits, right? Mm-hmm. But had I done that, she would have said, no, I'm not carrying the shovel and I'm not digging a hole. No. You got to pay for what you've done.
So weird. Yeah. People do it though all the time. Like parents cover up for their kids like that. God, it's like what's her name? Kristen Smart, is it? It was finally solved in like the 90s. She went missing in college. They pretty much kind of knew who did it, but they couldn't prove anything. And then they finally proved it. But she was in the guy's parents' backyard the entire time.
Well, what?
So the parents knew about it, helped, literally got the shovel and hid her in their backyard.
Isn't that one of the first places you'd look?
Dude, it was it's there's so much. It's so involved. Maybe I'll watch that one.
We dip into those now and again, those docs.
Yeah, I used to, all the time.
Yeah.
And there were a few, even non-crime related ones, right? That I've been wanting to watch. And I was just home and I was like, oh, all right. I did the Zodiac, the newer Zodiac one.
Okay.
This is the Zodiac.
This is all
speaking.
Netflix,
yeah. That one is, it's pretty much solved, but they can't prove it. Still an open case.
Ooh, I do like an ending.
There's no evidence, but it's pretty much they know who it is.
Okay.
They just can't like DNA prove it, and he's dead now. So it's like one of those things.
Yeah.
But that one was interesting. And then I did the This Is a Robbery, the art heist.
Ooh, yeah, I do like an art
heist. I knew this story. I heard it on a podcast years ago.
Yeah.
But I got the in-depth in the doc. Really good. It's the one of the Gardner Museum in Boston.
Boston?
I think it's in Boston.
Boston.
And they have the Rembrandt on the seas painting, iconic paintings that got stolen. And it's never been solved. They've never found the paintings. And they just have the empty frames up there on the wall still.
Huh. Yeah, it sounds good. I'll put that on the list.
Mm-hmm. And then another one, a catfishing one.
Catfishing. Oh, I might have seen that. Is it oldish?
The one I watched was Sweet Bobby.
I don't think I've seen that.
A woman was talking to him online for like 8 years. But she knew him sort of in real life. It was a whole thing.
Okay.
This person, spoiler, it ended up being a catfish, was her cousin catfishing her. But she created up to 60 profiles of people. Because I was like, what's happening?
Yeah.
Because she was talking to his friends, she knew all these people in his world that were talking to her, but it was one person the entire time. But he was a real guy. She went to his house, hired a private investigator. He showed up, the real guy, with his wife and baby.
Jeez.
It was wild.
That is.
I was like, how did you not know? Because he was like, I'm in witness protection, so I can't show you my face. We can't FaceTime. Right. Oh, I lost my voice. Yeah. So I can't speak on the phone.
Okay. Yeah.
Come on, girl.
Yeah. I know you want. I want you to. Yeah.
Something's got to click.
As much as you want this to be real, there's some flags there, red ones.
Red, waving flags.
But then they prey on people that.
Exactly. They're unwell.
Yeah.
Anyway, I've been talking for ages. You go. What's your life like right now?
Well, I don't know. Well, I haven't seen you for a while.
I haven't seen anyone.
Yeah, but you wanted just some chat time.
I needed it.
Let me speak.
Please.
Yes.
I've been talking to Gertie and she doesn't even talk back.
Wow. Your voice must be fine. It's holding up very well.
Very well.
So, well, since we were a person down at work, then I had to split myself in two.
Boo.
Yeah, and then cover that side of things because you weren't there. So yeah, that filled my time with doing some extra work and whatnot. Valentine's, we went into Asheville. We had a reservation, which they couldn't find the reservation at the restaurant. Don't you hate that? Especially for Valentine's, where
I swear I made.
Yes, Johnette made the reservation, and it went into a Google Calendar, right? Because the booking was through Google. Like their app was connected to Google.
Like Resi.
So it should have sent a notification, which Johnette was frantically like scrolling, trying to find this notification. And she couldn't find it, but it went automatically into a Google Calendar and it was like there. And so she showed the greeter and she's like, well, okay, we don't have a record, but if you can hang for a bit, we'll try and fit you in.
Damn.
So we were only there for half hour waiting because we thought if we leave, there's no way in the world we're just going to get a walk in.
No.
But they did their best to squeeze us in. And it was a nice table.
Where'd you go?
It was sushi place called, now I forget the name. It was one word, like Majatos or Majid. Ringing a bell? Okay.
It's ringing a bell.
Okay, something like that. I had, we had like your typical sushi bits and bobs. But I wanted something different for the main. So I went with pork curry, like a Japanese curry rice bowl thing.
Yum.
Super nice. So yeah, that was good. And the fact they squeezed us in.
Yeah.
What else? I think the weekend was pretty quiet though. We had salsa this week.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Salsa this week was good.
You had, exposing you a bit, you had sent me a text saying you were hoping it was canceled.
Oh, I know. It was one of those things. It was one of those things where it was like both of us felt, because we were promised a snow day. That was the thing. It was Tuesday and Wednesday was supposed to be, the big freeze, snow days. Yep. And once you've got your mind set to a snow day, it's kind of like, oh, nice.
You don't want to leave.
Yeah, I haven't got to go do that. Yeah. It didn't happen.
Yeah.
The weather people, shocker, got it wrong again.
Yeah.
It didn't dump. So we went there and Johnette's like, I think once we get there, we'll be fine.
Yeah, it's just the getting there.
Yeah, it was just the get in the cold.
Yeah.
Leaving your cave.
Yep.
So we got there. It was good. We did the warm up. We warmed up before we actually got in the car. So we did a little bit of practice. And so just to make sure we had the steps, because there were some new steps that we wanted to make sure we had down.
Right.
And yeah, it was good. We were getting it. Then the little Yoda woman, she comes round and I felt her presence. She was hovering towards us, and we would practice doing the dancing. And then she come in, and she had like this nice smile on her face, and she was like, She was like, I spot some dancers over here. She says, you've improved.
Wow.
Yes. Okay. And of course, I like all that because that's my love language is
praise.
Yes. Oh, as long as I get my belly rubbed, oh, good boy.
Some head pats.
Yeah. Who's a good boy?
Oh my God, that's hilarious.
So she was like, yeah, it's improvement here. And then I lost it after that. I was suddenly had a meltdown. Oh. And we were supposed to keep going. And she was watching, and I was like, oh. She said, sorry, I've made you nervous.
Oh, yeah. Dang. She got in your head.
I lost it. She got in my head. So I was like, yeah. I'm like, okay.
To impress.
And there was this one move. It's really quite doable. It's all right.
Okay.
So we're getting good at it.
I can't wait to see.
Well, I don't know if it's a demo or anything.
No, we'll go out one night and I'll be like, all right, let's see it. All right,
let's see it.
Do the thing.
Put the salsa music on the jukebox.
Get the rose in the mouth. Or is that the tango?
That's the tango, I think.
That one's very fancy.
That is fancy. That might be next. Who knows?
I wonder, is it like a language where you get the basic, if you know salsa, is it easier to learn the tango next or something?
It's a very good question. I wonder. Yeah, right? Because it's just moves. It's just learning new moves. Mm-hmm. Once you've got that rhythm going on.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm now really looking forward to the next one because, I got that praise.
All right. Oh, just wait till she sees us next week. Even better.
So, yeah, praise and chicken wings is my love languages.
Yeah. I want a chicken wing.
Yeah.
You were mentioning the Sierra Nevada thing.
We went.
Fuck, what?
We went.
Wait, their anniversary thing?
No.
I thought that's what you were talking about.
No, actually, after salsa.
I was about to say, he said, I'll give you the deets.
Yeah.
No deets, and then you just went. That's kind of crazy.
But I didn't get a response. There was no interest. So we just went.
I was in bed, actually, already.
Okay. I don't know if I Googled it after, and I was like, okay, Google machine.
I could also Google.
10th anniversary stuff for Sierra Nevada. Okay. Nothing came up. But the woman who was working there, she was all about it, and she was saying, they're going to do a throwback menu. Oh,
maybe it's just a menu change.
Yeah. But then she said, and then as we were leaving, and she said, so you're going to join us for our 10th anniversary?
No.
Maybe it was just a private request for us to. I don't know.
You too.
Yeah.
Come on.
But I'd like to go there.
I'm itching for an outdoor nice day.
It's got to be nice.
It's supposed to be nice-ish next week, 60s.
Let's do it.
Sunny.
But we had the chicken wings, the torpedo wings. They're you just pop it in your mouth and then you just pull the thing off and you're done. And they had Skiesta.
That's right. You did text that. That's the winter beer, isn't it?
Well, I suppose. Skis.
Yeah.
Huh. I didn't think of that.
Because I think the first time I had it, they described it as you drink this at the ski lodge.
Oh, okay.
One of those vibes.
Makes sense. I was just in heaven, the chicken wings and the beer. I had 2 of those. Gosh. That was after salsa. So, Wednesday nights is
I want to go tonight.
Wednesday nights is now turning into I'm not cooking night, which is brilliant.
Oh, right. That's always fun. I remember when I think Wednesday was my big dance day growing up, where I had dance class pretty much every day of the week, but Wednesday was 4 classes. I was there as soon as I got home from school to 9 p.m.
Yes. And
it would be I know I'm getting something good tonight, some fast food on the way home.
Yes.
Yeah.
God, we're just catching up.
Yeah, this is just the catch-up app.
Yeah. Honestly. We're sponsored by Heinz today.
Yeah, that's right. Or Hunt's.
Do Hunt's do a ketchup?
I think they do.
Hunt's do beans, don't they? Is it Hunt's beans?
Isn't it Hunt's mustard?
I don't know. I don't know who Hunt's are.
Who the hell? It's with a Z. That's all I know.
Also German, possibly.
Isn't Heinz with a Z?
Yes.
No, Heinz with an S then.
Is it?
I don't know what I'm talking about. I know people are weird with their condiments though. Oh. I will only have Heinz.
Big time. We must be hungry.
I'm starving, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. We're done in food land.
Who's making toasties?
I know. I do have bread. And cheese.
All right. We'll be back shortly. We're going to have toasties.
See ya.
Tea and Toasties is supported by Alphabet Art Photos.
Is it working? My voice has gone a little bit funny. It's a little bit funny.
What are you here to talk about today?
Feeling inside in the world. I've got a brand new chipmunk house and I'm looking for some artwork. Can you help me, please?
Of course I can help you. What kind of artwork are you looking for? Personalized?
Personalized, yes. But I'd really like something to put up on my walls.
On your walls? How about for, do you have a baby?
A baby, yes. A baby chipmunk.
Well, Alphabet Art Photos, they have a whole line of new nursery items.
Who's this?
Alphabet Art Photos. They make custom wall art.
Oh, that sounds like the nuts. So, you were saying?
Yeah, we have a lot of new nursery items for any chipmunk in your house.
Yeah, we've got quite a few monks.
We've got chipmunks. We actually have some for other animals, lions, tigers, bears. Oh my.
Oh my. I see a lot of them. They're quite scary.
Yeah, so if you're interested in any of those items, you can head over to Alphabet Art Photos on Etsy. Use promo code TNT30 for 30% off your order.
Oh, really? I'm very interested in your artwork. How do you accept payment? Do you take Bitcoin?
No Bitcoin. No, we accept card only, online, PayPal, or Acorns.
Acorns, yes, I have plenty. I keep them under my mattress. I'll have to dig them out. Is that okay?
That's great. That's perfectly fine.
Oh, I'm feeling a little lightheaded now.
All right, I'll let you go. That art will be in your mail speedy quick with our fast free shipping guarantee.
Oh, sweet free shipping?
Yes, free shipping. Domestic shipping, though. Your tree is close by?
My tree is very close. In fact, I think you might be able to see it.
Oh, wow, I do see it.
Yes.
Do you see me waving?
Hello.
Hi. Oh, no. Someone's just fallen out of the tree.
Oh.
We're done. We've cut. We're so done. That was the perfect amount of psycho.
Okay, play that shit back.
I do have something to mention. Have you noticed anything different about me?
Apart from the little stuffy nose.
Yeah. Something that I'm not doing.
Not doing.
Since you've been here.
Yes, now that you mention. Oh, okay. So you're not drinking tea.
Oh my God.
I kid. You're not vaping.
I haven't vaped in like 3 days.
Dude.
I know.
Proud.
Yeah.
How? Why? What?
I figured when I got sick and it was, my throat was hurting anyway, so I didn't want to hit the vape.
Yes.
I was like, and the vape was dying. Like it was on its way out.
Okay.
So
Stars aligning.
Yeah. So I was like, well, I figure if I'm going to be sick, I'm not going to be hitting it anyways.
Yeah.
Might as well like get the ball rolling that way. And then it was also like, okay, I can either just not or go out and get a whole new one.
Yeah.
And start this
again.
shit all over again.
Yep.
So I was like, fuck it. I'm just going to not leave the house, see what happens. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's been like 3 days.
How's
it's
it
probably
going?
been longer but over the first few days I was doing like little baby hits because it was tasting gross, but I was like, I need something. I feel like really hitting me last night and today. I want the vape.
You really
bad.
do.
I want the vape bad, but I'm not gonna.
You
I just
stay
don't
strong?
think. I think this time I'm for real. Yeah, I'm for real this time. Just not.
You can do it.
Not worth it.
I know you can do it.
Yeah, I'm done with it.
Yeah.
And it was making me feel just so like shit.
Okay.
Like it just was. I would lay in bed at night like my heart was racing.
Lungs wise too?
Lungs maybe a little bit because the other day I had a weird back pain that felt like my lungs were hurting.
Oh God.
And I was like, of course, then the wheels are spinning. I'm like, I'm dying. Oh my God.
Yeah. You're like 3 Googles away from cancer.
Didn't Google a thing. That. So I was just like, I'm just going to stop maybe. So yeah.
Well done.
That's that.
Super duper.
Hopefully that's done.
Until you go out the weekend.
I know. I'm like, let me find someone with a vape.
Yeah.
No, I feel like I will. I'll hit it and then that will be good for me because I did this before when I quit and I hit it and then it almost made me like pass out. You know, it was at that head high that I'm not used to because I hit it so much. Yeah. And that was like, whoa, okay. I don't like that feeling.
Yeah. So just don't buy one.
No, I'm not going to buy one.
All right. I think that is it.
Yeah.
I think that is pretty much step one of trying to give it up. You've done. I mean, and it's great when you're ill. I mean, it's great and not great because it's like it's the perfect time to do it.
It's like I don't want it. Yeah. And also like I didn't leave the house at all.
Yeah.
the only reason I would be leaving is to go get a vape.
Yeah.
So I'm like, but if I had left, I probably would have caved at some point,
Yeah.
But yeah, the first 3 days is like the hardest.
Oh, really?
So I'm like, okay.
I
think it's like 2 weeks or something. That's like the actual like.
When all the shit comes out the body, all the toxins and whatnot. Yeah. I think it happens very quickly.
It does.
Because I looked this shit up when Jonette and I were trying to give up like the real cigarettes. It's encouraging just to read how quickly the stuff after day 1, this happens, day 2, day 3. And it's after a week. The body's very resilient. It's gonna bounce back quite quickly.
You're gonna like forget like, why did I even do that?
Yeah.
I just keep telling myself, I've heard it before, instead of saying like I'm quitting vaping, you just say like I don't vape.
I don't, yeah.
I'm not a person that vapes.
Right. I'm not a quitter.
That's just like what I've been telling myself in my head. It's like I don't vape.
Yeah.
I never did that.
Yeah.
That's weird. Why would I have a vape? I don't do that.
If you make it part of your identity, you say I'm a smoker.
Exactly.
I am a smoker, therefore I smoke.
Yep.
We tried several things. We tried that, like cold turkey. We tried just weaning a little bit. We also tried those little things that they staple into your ears.
Oh, I feel like I've heard of this.
We went into some strip mall. Went into a strip mall, right, where someone had just basically hired out this space to make it look legit. They'd put on some white doctor's coats. They were probably just some kids. And, they're making out that, come on in and we're going to staple your ears and this is going to cure you. I guess it's just maybe mind over matter. I don't know if there's any real science in it. But I think it's probably as they're actually stapling your ear, they probably get you to repeat, repeat after me. You're not a smoker. You're not a smoker. Yeah. And probably that sort of jolt along with an emotion and something, a mantra, it then seeps in and then you're like, oh, look at me. I'm not a smoker. Mm-hmm. But I needed a cigarette straight after because it hurt.
Man, it's stressful. I need that cigarette.
So stressful that. I mean, I started when I was 23. Mm-hmm. I think I mentioned before. And I think I gave up 31. No, hang on. I'm lying.
He's lying.
I am. It may be a little bit after that, but maybe 35. But I wasn't really a huge... It was a social with a beer kind of thing.
Right.
Towards the end.
Yeah.
So have you does your brain work like this? Would you give yourself like a reward? So you get to a week? Do you work like that?
I should.
I do that.
I don't.
You don't?
I kind of beat myself up all the time. Not even in a sad way, just in like why would you get a reward? Just do it, bitch. Kind of vibe.
Oh, tough love.
Tough love, yeah.
Tough love with yourself.
Exactly, yeah.
Dang. More of a stick than a carrot. That's not good.
Yeah, it's fine. It works for me, I think. Because then it's like embarrassing to myself if I just don't do it,
Okay.
It's more like the shame works more than the reward for me.
Shame on you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, now I'm speaking it, so it's like, oh shit.
Yeah.
I've told you.
So it's real. Yeah, it's real and it's out there.
I know. If y'all see me vaping, don't say anything.
Yeah. No, don't dish out more shame.
No, it's fine.
If you see Sabrina out and about and she's vaping in the corner,
just offer me the vape.
Don't do
Kidding.
That. So I guess it's going to be difficult when maybe you're out and about and people are also vaping.
Definitely.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. I found that difficult.
I'm avoiding
going out.
Yeah. Like this weekend, I probably won't be. Then I have all next week.
Yeah.
Just normal week. And then so by that time, it'll be like 2 weeks. So I'm like, hopefully by then I won't have that itch
the real
anymore.
feeling.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Do you hit the vape? Is it like a habit or did it become a habit or is it like a trigger? Is it under stressful moments you need a little hit or?
All of the above.
All of the above, right.
For sure.
Have you got something, a new something contingency?
See, no.
For when you get stressed? What's your new crutch?
Well, I've done this before when I've tried to quit. I bought a nicotine-free vape, right?
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, and I was like, I'm going to use this. And then that just made me want the real vape more. Because I was like, I could tell.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I thought, it's just the action I want.
Yeah.
You can tell. I could tell there was no nicotine in this vape.
Yeah.
No, it didn't do it for me. It literally just made me want the real thing. So that didn't last even a day, probably.
Right.
And then I've tried, there's like the toothpicks, just like an oral fixation thing. I've tried, there's like these little wooden like air things you can do. I don't know. Some people have replaced it with like water. Every time I want the vape, I'll just drink water. Win-win there. You're hydrated.
That's a win-win.
I've done like candy, gum.
Gum, nicotine gum.
I find just replacing it doesn't solve anything for me.
You're just switching one thing for another on bad things. But the water thing, going back to that, is switching out one bad thing. This is like, I'm switching out the negative, but I'm popping in a big positive.
Yeah.
That's really good.
I was honestly thinking about working out.
I was going to say that.
Yeah.
Join the gym.
Yeah, not join the gym.
Well, not join the gym, but just
gym.
like home gym, home stretching.
Yeah. Do like a little bit of some crunches.
Jump in.
Do a little something every time I want to hit the vape.
You watch that.
Because then that feeling is like replaced with that like...
Yes.
The endorphins.
Exactly.
Or the whatever. And then I'll want to keep exercising instead of wanting to keep hitting the vape.
So does that mean when you're out and about, like, and you're fiending and you want to go for a hit on the vape?
Just jumping jacks.
You get down and do jumping jacks or...
Hey guys.
Some crunches.
I'm good over here. Just feeding for the vape. I'm like in line ordering a drink. The bartender.
Excuse me.
Just doing squats.
Yeah.
Popping up and down from the bar. I'll just be super ripped this time next year. Like, what the hell happened to you?
Do it.
That'd be scary. I can't imagine myself ripped.
Well, if you do that, then you've got to take up some kind of martial art.
Oh, yeah.
You got to show that shit off.
Definitely. Beat someone's ass. Yeah.
Or go on one of those,
Survivor.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do that. What's that one where they jump on all the shit and swing?
American Ninja Warrior?
Do that.
Fuck, that's scary.
Can you do that?
That's hard.
See? We've got it planned out. You've just given up vaping and now you're on American Ninja Warrior.
I'm going to run for president. Mm-hmm. Oh, no, I'd have to be a fat slob to be the president.
Love it.
Love it. Keep it up. That's partially what we were supposed to get into today. Not the president, but
I don't want to get into him.
Hell no.
Oh, before we move on to the meat and potatoes, which I think we've only got a little bit of gravy time left for that.
Yeah, here you got some crumbs.
Because the ketchup, the condiments have taken up the whole time of this ep. Yeah. Anyway,
freaking wait.
I wanted to give you a mental health check-in for Jonette and I since Bella's passing.
Oh.
Yes.
Please update us.
Yes.
Please tell us it's uphill.
So the sheets have been washed.
Okay, thank God.
Yeah. The stain is no longer there.
Nice.
I caught Jonette the other night on the phone, scrolling, looking at other puppies.
Uh-oh.
Yes.
You said you weren't.
We ain't going to do it.
On air,
no,
you said it.
We ain't going to do it because we need to go traveling.
Yeah.
I've got to see my family. But there she was, scrolling away.
Was she looking at Bella puppies? Bella type puppies?
Very similar.
Yeah. Y'all got to get out of there if you get another one.
If we were going to, we're not, but if we were going to do another dog, I would go a bit larger. Big dog.
Yeah.
Big dog and not small dog problems.
No.
No small dog attitude,
No.
No, I want a big dog. One of those with the big puppy dog eyes.
Take him on a walk.
A golden.
Fetch. Yeah. Run around. Oh. Head out the window in the car. Yeah. Playing with other dogs. You got to socialize this dog.
Yes, but we ain't
this
getting
dog that you're not getting.
We're not getting it. We're not getting it. So we do have a replacement idea.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, we considered like a fish. We considered we considered other little critters.
A
hamster. All these little things. Yeah, a ferret. You've had a ferret, right?
Love a ferret.
Yeah.
I had 2 ferrets.
So we considered those, but then thought, well, hang on, it's the same thing. We've still got to find someone to look after this fish or this ferret or whatever. I mean, maybe you, but she was scrolling, looking at these dogs. And I'm like, what you up to over there? And so she showed me, and they were cute. But then we agreed, no more. We're not going to do it. Mm-hmm. And then, I don't know, we were talking about maybe that, remember the stuffy we were talking about?
Yes.
Right, and putting Bella's ashes in the stuffy.
Not that part, but yeah.
But we're not doing that. And then Jonette's like, well, hang on. I've got all of Bella's hair in boxes, all of her fur, because when she was a puppy, up until 8, 9 years old, we took her to this one groomer and we always asked, can we keep Bella's fur? Yeah. And she used to bag it up after the trim and give us this fur in a bag, and we'd take it home and Jonette thought one day she'll have a project, she'll turn it into something. Yeah. And so we've got bags and boxes and boxes and boxes of Bella fur. Mm-hmm. So we're like, oh, what can we do with this? Can we turn it into a rug? Can we make some, what do you call those? Onesies?
Wow, okay.
Like really like thread it out and then sew it. And then we thought, fuck it, that's too much work. So we thought Bella replacement. You can't even see where this is going yet. Hang with me.
I kind of can, but.
All right, so we take the Bella fur And we buy a Roomba.
A Roomba?
Yeah. And we stick the Bella fur onto the Roomba.
Enough. This can't be real. This can't be real. I thought this was a mental health update.
It is.
Guys.
I'm not saying that was an improvement.
Oh my God. So I know where this is going. You're covering it in fur so it drives around and it looks like it's Bella walking around.
Exactly.
Are you going to stick a tongue on it and some googly eyes?
Yes. And how good is it? Because not only it's more functional than the OG Bella, because it also sweeps the floor.
What if it starts sucking itself up?
What?
Its own fur. Some bit of fur comes off and then it just...
Didn't think of that.
It's dark.
That's dark. That's where you went with it.
Yeah. And then you got to...
Dude, that's bonkers. How can your mate...
Look at you. I mean, because it's kind of a... What is that called? It's... The Roomba is the thing it's trying to... It's sucking up.
Yeah.
It's a Roomba made of fur.
Yeah.
Dog hair, the one thing people get Roombas for, to clean up.
Whoa. Yeah.
I can see it just going mad and being like, I need to get this off.
Like a Pet Cemetery, Stephen King's Pet Cemetery kind of
evil
deal.
Roomba.
Well, I did think, how good is this, right? If it's been a good Roomba, we're going to call it Roombella.
Good Roomba.
it's
Roombella.
It's going to be called Roombella. And we're going to have a harness on it.
Oh my God. I forgot this was a mental health thing.
And how good is it when it's a good Roombella? We'll drop some treats on the floor.
And she'll suck it up.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Will she also drop a turd and a pee out?
No, that's the beauty of it. It's a functional Bella.
If you get too close to it, it'll suck up your toes a little bit. Like it's eating your foot. And
the Roombella will have problems, as the original Bella had problems with stairs. They don't do stairs very well.
Nope.
So
it's got to charge up.
We thought Bella's bed, Bella's little bed that she was getting, we would actually cut a section out and put the docking station in, so the Roomba would come in.
Yep.
Start charging.
Wow. And then it will sleep in the bed with you guys?
That's where I drew the line. Jonette mentioned that.
When you guys are discussing this, are you discussing it in the way we kind of are, laughing, jokey? Imagine if we did this, and then it could do this, and then it could do this.
Big time.
Okay, good.
Yeah. No, not in any, no. It wasn't serious.
Okay, good.
Yeah, no. Oh, yeah, we were pissing ourselves laughing at the same time. Yeah.
Just had to make sure that was clear. How far?
But I thought, I got to save this. This was a definite save this for the podcast. I got to tell Sabrina. And Jonette's like, she said, I'll probably I want to tell her when I see her next. But it's turned out that we haven't seen you.
I know.
And so, yes, here it is.
Yeah, it's going to be hard going to work.
And the little Roombella greets you at the door and does 3 spins.
Excuse me. Get out of the way, please. At least it won't bark at the bottom of the stairs.
Well, you two might get on.
It would, you'd get a text and it would be like, I'm stuck. Help. That's what they do. They're like, help me.
Yeah. No. You might have a better relationship with the Roombella.
I could pet it.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh, there was that. And I wanted to tell you about your recommendation for, we were talking about Valentine's and I was, yes, you know where I'm going?
The puzzle?
The puzzle.
Yes.
I got the puzzle.
Backstory, I got a puzzle, I think 2 years ago for Christmas from my mom, like a magic puzzle, they call it. And once you're done, there's more pieces and there's like hidden things. It's like a
so good
puzzle with other things mixed in. The pieces are crazy. Some are huge, some are tiny.
Yeah, a puzzle within a puzzle.
Yeah, and my mom got me one. I was kind of afraid to do it, hence why it's taken me 2 years. But I started it a few weeks ago and I was telling Rich about it and he was like, hold on, I think Jonette would love this. She loves a puzzle.
Loves a puzzle. She seems really, if you're a fellow puzzler, she's locked in and it's like meditation.
It is.
It's just like she's doing indoor shark's teething.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Great comparison. That is so true.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're looking
for the pieces.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah. I don't know what your puzzle technique is, but she'll look at the picture, obviously, and then see what little thing she needs.
Yep.
And then go looking for that one piece within all the rest of the pieces.
That's exactly what I do.
It's 1,000-piece jigsaw.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's the biggest one she's ever attempted.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay, I only do thousands. Because... Not all, but I've just done a lot.
What do you want, a chafty badge?
I want a chafty badge. No. It was just all to say, like, I find that they're the easiest without being too easy. Like if they're anything smaller, the pieces get bigger.
Okay.
And then it's like,
It's not a challenge.
It's not that challenging.
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah.
And I think I'm just used to that size piece.
Yeah.
And usually they only have like 4 different styles of puzzle shapes in the world.
Exactly. That's what she said.
So you know what you're looking for.
Yes.
And you know which piece is probably going to go with the one that you're looking. So you can eliminate a bunch of pieces just by the shapes when you're doing it. But this one is bonkers.
Yeah.
And there's pieces that have flat sides that are in the middle of the puzzle.
She showed me.
Not on the edge.
Yeah. It's shapes that you wouldn't even imagine for a jigsaw piece. No. It's not your traditional jigsaw shape.
Has she found her giant piece yet?
Yes. Okay. She was like, look at this. This is weird. And then there's 50 little Easter eggy things in there too.
The Easter eggs, yeah.
And then there's the surprise right at the end. Once you've completed your magic puzzle, they're called magic puzzles.
Yeah.
Once you complete it, there's like this...
there's another bag that you can't see inside, but it feels like there's puzzle pieces in it. And it says like, do not open this until you've completed the puzzle. And I'm like, what? But yeah, so has she gotten far in it?
Very.
Fuck.
Yes.
Okay, I'm not very far in mine. I haven't done it. Now, this week would have been perfect, but my brain was just not braining.
No. Have you done all the edges?
Dude, I think I'm missing 1 or 2, or I'm just not looking at it correctly for the edge.
Okay. I hope you haven't. There's not a piece missing. Maybe Gertie's.
I don't think anything's missing. I just think like, because the way I start is I get all the flat ones out to do the border first. Yeah. So I did the border first, but then I discovered, there's a shit ton of these that aren't in the border because they just have a flat edge, but they go in the middle.
Yes.
So then that threw me. And then there is a part of mine that the picture and the puzzle pieces, it's slightly different. And it's on the border.
Intriguing.
And I'm like, what does this mean? Oh. So then I'm wondering, am I doing it wrong? I don't know. So I don't have the entire border connected. I am missing a couple pieces, I think.
Right.
I don't know where. They're somewhere amongst the pieces.
She's now working on the innards. She also said, wondering if she's like, well, maybe Sabrina would help, because I mean, she's asked me to help, and you know, there's other things I'm getting into and whatnot.
Yeah. Oh my God, I gotta come over. We're gonna have like a puzzle night,
a puzzle party,
puzzle, some wine, but no vape.
No,
I did think of this. I was like, JB,
that's you guys like
my
to go outside.
Buddy.
Yeah,
I know. It's like a nice break.
It is
at work. That's gonna be that's been easy too. I haven't been going to work.
Sure.
So I don't have that habitual thing.
Yeah, it's breaking habits. That's what it is. Breaking those little habits.
So how am I going to tell Johnette?
Well, when she says, Sabrina, you ready? Go for a vape. You get down and do 10 push-ups.
That'd be crazy.
JB, she'll be like, whoa, okay. Is this what we're doing on the front porch now? And you'll both be doing like,
I'm not going to invite her out here anymore.
This isn't what I had in mind.
She's killing the vibe.
Maybe you'll do a bit of puzzling instead.
Oh my God, yeah.
Instead of a bit of vaping.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, that's fun. So she quite liked the puzzle. I like that.
Loves the puzzle.
She started it
home run
immediately.
Oh yeah.
When she opened it, was she like, oh my God, stoked?
Totally stoked.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It was a great suggestion.
Sweet.
So yeah, you could be puzzle buddies.
I would like that because we probably work similarly.
Yeah. Puzzle partner.
Wow.
Anyway, we're going to get into anything today.
I don't know.
I mean, I knew this was going to happen, actually.
I know, yeah. Me too.
I ain't seen you for 10 days.
And I knew a lot has happened.
Yeah, we're catching up.
Yeah.
So we were going to get into something else today. I don't know if we're going to have all that time, the time to do it. So
probably not, yeah. We'll probably just wrap this up and then maybe do teapot question.
Teapot.
Yeah, and then hit what we were going to talk about as the bulk next week.
Next week, yeah. So what you can look forward to next week, we were going to, because it's something that we've been going through, we've noticed recently with our business is a downturn.
Like a drop-off.
A drop-off. And and as a small business owner, what to do in those times, how to look at it.
Mm-hmm. How to not freak out.
When to freak out. When to freak out. Yeah, easier said than done.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's quite a subject, and it'll also probably lead into when we had a huge downturn. Oof. But that'll be also down the line. Stepping stone. It's a stepping stone ep. Yep. So we'll actually get into that more so next week.
I think so. Yeah. It's too. too big.
It's involved.
To just kind of boop,
I don't want to brush over it.
Yeah, no, because that has many, paths it can go down as well. It's not just us.
It's not
something
just
in the
us.
air right now.
There is something in the air. People are holding on to their acorns a little bit.
Yeah. Did we want to at least talk about the, what's it called? The economic blackout? Because that is on Friday.
Yeah. So,
Friday.
On the same note, we know it's not just us. It is a thing because... we know. Everybody's seen probably on the socials the thing going around currently about the blackout.
I didn't know about
the demonstrations
until you mentioned it to me over a message the other day.
Yeah.
So what is it basically? People are encouraging people not to buy anything on this day.
Yeah, there's different days.
Stuff
to crash the economy. There's different days for different demonstrations.
Okay.
There was one on President's Day, which was
right.
I think that was a national. People were getting together wherever they were located in their cities and whatnot, and just demonstrating that they were not in agreement with the current...
Yeah, we're not celebrating the president.
The administration that's there currently and what's been going on. So also further to that, there's other things going around currently, and people are trying to mobilise and encourage people to just not spend on certain days. And I think one's Friday. Mm-hmm. Yeah, not to hit up... your usual. I think there's like a 1 week full Amazon boycott.
Oh yeah,
that's tricky.
It's not going to happen.
No,
not to be the Debbie Downer of it all. I believe in it. Yeah, I support it. I wish it could be possible. Yeah, but people just aren't going to.
Realistically,
same reason why people still just shop on Amazon regularly, anyways.
Yeah. It's convenience.
It's just never going to not, like what we talked about last episode, the easiest.
Yeah. Oh, it's so easy.
The cheapest. It's just, that's what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Will there be enough of a noticeable difference? Maybe. I do see that happening.
Yes.
There'll be a noticeable change. Maybe that will, spark some.
Do you think, though, is there going to be enough? I mean, I can see the premise of it is they're trying to hit the big guys in their where it hurts the most, which is their pockets.
Yeah, I can see that happening, but what? Just for like a day?
A week, a day,
and then
a week.
It's just back. If anything, they're just going to be laughing at us.
Yeah.
They don't actually care. It's not going to affect that. It's not going to actually change anything.
Those are some of my thoughts. It's like, okay, we want to demonstrate, but how is there a better way to do it?
I don't know.
I mean...
It seems impossible, right?
I know.
How do you even reach them? You can't touch them.
Yeah. Yeah. They're kind of untouchable. I mean, the way to have done it was through the polling station and voting. Mm-hmm.
We could raid the Capitol. Should we plan that? Should we start planning one, guys?
Well, it's been done, and it seems that you can get away with that shit. So my thoughts on it were, okay, you could, it's not just a boycott Amazon day, but it's also a complete blackout of spending. So nobody spends anywhere. And for a small business owner, for me,
that's... Hey, guys, wait. Don't forget about us. We're not the bad guys.
Why punish us?
Yeah. I get what you're saying. It's relevant.
I just think there's different ways to do it.
There's lots of different ways. But then, what's the right way?
Yeah.
What's
and what
the
are
best
those
way?
ways? Yeah.
What are the ways?
I don't know.
Are they ever actually going to fucking listen? That's where I go to. My pessimistic brain of dude, they don't actually care.
Yeah. But then are they relying us to think, oh, what is the point? What can we do? They're probably relying on that and thinking, at some point we've all, they're trickling shit in day by day by day.
Yeah.
So that it becomes a norm for us. That it's not just any one of these news items that have been dropping over the last few days could be a big event on its own. And normally, under a normal climate, that would be a huge news event. But because they're doing daily this and this and it,
and then throwing in a weird random one, I'm going to stop making the penny.
It's distraction.
Things that don't really make sense.
Yeah.
It's so weird. And we're becoming desensitized.
Desensitized, yeah, absolutely. And before we know it, we're going to be another month down the line and maybe a protest here and there, and they're just going to be sitting up there going, I
know.
It's not working, guys.
No.
I don't know. I don't know where it's headed.
I'm hoping that
your mind,
thinking it's worse than it is.
Your mind is liable to go to the worst case scenario.
I'm hoping I'm wrong.
Yeah. I hope you're wrong too.
Yeah.
Mine's obviously, it goes to it, we'll be all right.
Hesitant.
Maybe somewhere in the middle.
Yeah. Anyways, but don't forget about us little guys.
Yeah.
We haven't done anything. Because right now, we'll get into this next week. But like, yeah, we're seeing like the drop off, like we said. So then it's like, okay, hold on. Is it going to get worse?
So yeah, that's basically what we'll be talking about next week is the drop off, how that's affecting our mindset, and
and what to do, what we're doing, how we're navigating it.
Yeah.
And past experiences and all that. And it could get a little political, like it has just now.
It might.
If you don't align or don't agree, or that's fine. Just
don't listen.
Don't listen. All right.
Moving on. Draw that line.
Moving on.
Move along, please, Governor.
All right. So that's next week. Should we just wrap up with a teapot? Is that what's happening now?
Let's rattle that
ketchup.
Top. Unless you got anything pressing you want to add.
You got that new ad last week.
Yeah. How about that new ad, folks? And you've probably heard it already in this app.
Oh, yeah.
And if you go to the Insta.
Oh, yeah.
We posted a vid.
The BTS.
Yeah, BTS video this week of that. So we recorded it. It was hilarious.
I set the phone up kind of just for us. I was like, I just want to see this. Posted that on the Instagram.
Even though the episode was about AI that week, that was totally improvised.
That was we were just like, we just need something new and fresh for the ad. So more probably chaos of ads to come.
Yeah.
In the future.
We're advertising Alphabet Photos, of course, until we get a proper company that wants to, we want like some helium shenanigans going.
Yeah, is that a good way to add
I don't know.
Our ad?
It just shows that we can pivot. In fact, we're available, we're for hire. We can do kids parties. We do tea and toasties on tour. We've got some, we can make animal balloons.
Yeah, magic tricks.
We can saw a chipmunk in half.
We can do cartwheels. You
can do the star jumps. Yep. Yeah, we do all that. We do voices. Anything. So we're for hire. We're very flexible on time. We do Saturdays from 1 till 2. Yeah. If that aligns with any kids' parties.
Yeah. Anyways, hit our line. We do have an email. Should we be putting that?
Yeah, you should probably.
I forgot. info@teaandtoasties.com, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Something like that. We'll put it in the show notes this week.
Email us,
further on.
Okay. Yeah, or you can just slip and slide over to our DMs. And
slip and slide to those DMs.
And and then ask if we're available for any like kids parties.
Yeah, great. Sounds good.
Tea parties, right?
Tea parties.
Tea parties. You want tea and toast? Is it your next tea party with it?
Tea party.
Yeah.
Oh my God, we've done it.
This is a new business plan.
Yep. Okay, here it comes.
Rattle it.
Oh God.
So diving in, pulling out a.
Oh yeah, that's right. I never narrate.
Hot discussion point.
What a question.
Seriously?
LOL.
Really?
Is literally, why didn't we do this last week? In a world where technology allows us to alter our consciousness, would you choose to enhance or diminish any part of your personality? It's like AI. I was talking about we're all going to lose our personalities.
Yeah. Enhance or diminish. So if you could just use some
technology that can alter your consciousness, would you choose to enhance or diminish
any aspects of your personality? Cool. It's taking a lot of brain thoughts to actually decipher that question.
That is a brain one.
Yeah. Would you like to go first? I mean, it's basically asking, would you just want to fine tune any aspects of your...
Sure. I think everyone would, right? Okay, well, first of all, there's no, I wouldn't. I don't want to change anything, right?
Yeah.
Which I do kind of agree.
Yeah.
But then also there's I'd make myself more confident. I'd make myself more funny. I'd make all the good traits that people want, social traits.
Yeah.
Diminish. Because see, then I'm like, okay, maybe I'd take away the negativity. I can be a little bit negative sometimes. But then I'm like, nah. Because I think that is just awareness.
That is awareness. That's, yeah.
But also, we've talked about this before. I don't want any kind of fucking technology that's going to get in my brain and do something.
No, thank you.
At all.
Yeah.
Even if it can help, I don't want it. So actually, no.
No, moving on.
Moving on. That's the answer to that question.
No, basically.
No, I don't want that.
No. I don't want any improvements. I don't want any upgrades, downgrades.
Stay away from me.
Yeah,
in my brain.
tech in my brain.
Okay. Is that it? Is that your answer?
Yeah, I'll just copy and paste your answer. I'll dive in.
He's diving in. Oh. Hang on. You can choose between those maybe. There you go. Oh, okay. He's got one.
I got one of yours.
I don't remember.
I know this because it's on a bigger piece of paper.
Do you hate it?
I don't hate it, but actually it's a question that we're going to address next week, so we'll save it for that one. We'll save that for next
teaser.
week.
What is it?
Yeah.
Teaser.
A teaser.
From the teapot.
Love it. What's been your biggest business challenge or failure? How did you overcome it?
Holy shit.
Yeah.
What a teaser. The teaser of all teasers.
That is. We've been teasing that question for about the last...
Since episode 1. Yeah, which that actually won't be next week.
No, but that's another stepping stone. It's a stepping stone.
Guys, I swear we're going to get into it. They're going to hear it and then be like, that's it.
Yeah. We do have an epic fail episode.
Oh, yeah.
Coming.
It's a good one.
I call it the, at that time in our lives was the trauma trio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trauma bonding.
Yes.
You just sent me a photo yesterday. We won't be attaching this on the Instagram, I don't think.
Not this week.
Cannot.
But for the trauma episode?
Okay, maybe. We'll
I don't know.
Trauma
I'm going to find
the photos.
I don't know. We'll see.
No, you were looking for something else, unrelated. And you're like, look at this picture of us, a screenshot from a Zoom call that I found. 2021. I was like, good God, who are those people?
Yeah.
And we looked rough. And I was like, that was I said we were,
yeah.
What did I say? We were not in the weeds, but we were...
Oh, we were in the hellscape.
Going through it.
Yeah.
Like we were in the trenches.
Yeah.
That's what I said. We were in the trenches.
I think it showed.
And it showed. We looked.
Yeah, that's just a teaser to... That episode is going to be tears.
You think?
Well, there's going to be...
Well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trauma triggers. All right, let's move on. Next one.
Oh, another one?
Yeah, because we're saving that.
Okay.
What you got? Big fart?
I don't like that one. It's one of mine. I want something juicy.
Well, I don't know. Is there anything like that in there?
No. We haven't spilled any tea.
Okay, tea spillers. If you want juicier pot time, you got to start writing in some questions for us.
All right. This is a funny one. Round it out with this one. Finish off. If animals could talk.
Oh, yeah.
Which one do you think would be the rudest?
The rudest?
And why?
The rudest
rudest animal.
Rudolph? The rudest? That's a good question.
I'm forgetting a bunch of animals suddenly.
Well, hang on. If I'm just going off looks alone, you shouldn't.
Right.
Don't judge a book, don't judge an animal by its fur and stuff. If I'm going off that just by looks, the grumpiest, rudest looking animal, maybe one of those walruses with the big teeth.
Okay, see, I was going to say like rhino.
Rhino. So is it the tusks and shit that we're talking about here?
And they do that, like on the ground, they stomp.
Yeah.
They charge.
But
actually, we're talking definition rude, right? I think
rude.
What a baboon. He's got his butt out.
That's mildly
bare
rude.
Bare butt.
It's red.
Throwing some poop around.
It's red and stuff.
Like, yeah.
It's an angry
rude.
butthole
that
we've got to look at.
Yeah, monkeys I think are just rude. They without talking.
Are they?
Yeah, they're little rascals.
Rascals.
They take stuff. They literally throw poop at people.
Do they?
Yeah, take it from their butt and throw it.
In the zoos?
And in the wild. I think in the wild too. But I don't know.
Rudest animal.
Did I say a lion?
I don't think they're rude.
Because they're like, I'm
they think they're the shit. Yeah. They just got the ego. Yeah, nothing touches them.
I'm trying to think of animals in like movies, you know, like ones where an animated movie where the animals are
is rude. Okay.
And which one's rude in there?
Yeah.
I think it's usually like
the big ones.
The big ones.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, if you're a small animal and you're rude, I don't know if you can get away with it because you're just going to get swatted.
Squashed.
You get trodden on. But you got maybe that's the thing is like if you're big, you think
like the little man syndrome.
The bully.
That's the thing.
Oh,
or like the Chihuahua. They're always like the meanest ones. Yeah.
The Chihuahua, rude or just mean?
Just mean. Yeah. I think they're just scared. If I was that small, I'd be screaming all the time too. Get away from me. Yeah. Don't step on me.
Yeah, that was Bella's thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm small. Don't come piling in with a big, ham hock and try and pet me. What about some of those AI animals. They look kind of rude.
Dude, they're scary is what they are.
Noah's Ark.
The one with the bangs?
Rude.
Not rude.
Rude.
That's me. I saw that one. I was like, that's me. It has bangs.
That's going in.
Damn. Okay, is that it?
Oh, yeah, I think.
Feels weird. Start it over. All right. Well, hopefully you guys are satisfied with just our catch-up episode. No burger.
No burgers.
No meat.
It was just condiments
just
today.
Just condiments today.
Yeah. If you like your sauces, if you like your salsa, that's what today's app's been about.
Yeah.
Oh, I got something. I'd like to ask a favour, just a small favour. If any of you know someone that likes listening to podcasts.
What's a podcast?
I don't know. You like this one? Then share it.
Share it with your friends. Yeah. How many times do we have to say it?
Share with your friends. It's the way that we're going to be able to grow this, reach more people.
Yeah.
Help us grow, please.
Yeah, water us.
Yeah. So if you're out there, if you're however you listen, wherever you listen.
You almost did it.
I nearly did the ending. Hang on, see if I can get it back. If however you listen, wherever you listen, if you're out there, if you're outside salting the roads, if you're listening inside and salting the rim of your margarita glass.
Whoa! Damn, he's on it.
Then yeah, keep listening.
And where
we are Tea and Toasties.
Yes, that's right. We are Tea and Toasties. Anywhere you get your podcasts, that is including YouTube. Subscribe over there. Even if you don't watch over there, give us a little subscribe. Like a vid or two. That is at Tea and Toasties. Instagram is at Tea and Toasties Pod. I think that's all the places, really. Yeah.
Oh, and you mentioned the email.
Everything will be in the show notes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and we're still waiting for someone to drop that emoji, that line emoji, so we can give away our...
Still up for grabs,
it's
folks.
Up for grabs.
Last week's episode, if you want it.
Now, so the thing is, we're assuming that people listen every Monday, right?
True.
Now, some people are going to be on different times, and someone might be listening to this 4 years later.
Literally.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So if you're listening to this 4 years later from now, we've probably still got that giveaway thing.
If there's not an emoji of a lion commented under that post.
Yeah, go for it. We'll hold on to it.
Yep. Is that it?
Is that it? Are we done?
We're done, I think.
Hey, no, come on. Let's leave on a peppy step.
My step is pepped.
Anyway, well done to you for getting some pep in your step today. For you've been ill this week.
I know, recovering from being ill, coming back from the vacation.
Yes.
Quitting nicotine.
That's a lot.
So I'm like,
that is a lot.
I should be angry right now.
That is a lot. Props.
All right. Well, that's all. Okay.
Yeah. And what we're going to do? We're going to
talk at you guys next week.
In
a
TTFN. Laters.
Bye.
Mm-hmm.